Life's what you make it, so let's make it right. Life is what you make it, so let's make it right. These are the lyrics to Miley Cyrus' song back in 2006. Hi, my name is Abigail Settles, and I'm going to tell you about influences. In life, there are positive and negative influences. Miley Cyrus is the perfect example of both. As you may be able to tell from the lyrics, Miley Cyrus began as a positive influence for kids. But she hasn't necessarily stayed that way. Initially, Miley Cyrus' influence was very positive. She was a good influence for kids, teenagers, and even some adults. She was a great role model. She had the perfect life. She could sing, she could dance, she could act, she was famous, and her dad was Billy Ray Cyrus. Her songs were very supporting and uplifting. As you can tell from the lyrics that I stated earlier, she was very supportive about people living their lives however they wanted to live it, but living it in a good way. Additionally, if you go up to any teenager now and you tell them the name of the song, Nobody's Perfect, they can generally quote at least part of that song. Parents also greatly approved of her show, Hannah Montana, for their kids. As I would go over and babysit my next door neighbor's kids that were 4 and 5, they were always watching Hannah Montana. And their parents loved it that they watched it because it was such a great show and they never had to worry about the content. According to Steinberg 2013, she gave to the less fortunate as well. After Billy Ray Cyrus finished up his shows, Miley would go on stage and she would collect the teddy bears and the stuffed animals and donate them to the local hospital. But as Miley got older, her influence became worse and worse. She became a bad influence for kids and a bad role model. According to Fall Zone 2013, when asked, should you be shelved as a role model for young fans once and for all, her response was, still think of me as a role model, but instead of a role model of the family values and the moral values, think of me as a role model of a girl who likes to take risks. Additionally, she now sings songs about drugs. Her most recent song, Can't Stop Us. The lyrics state, la-da-dee-da-dee, we like to party, dancing with Molly. This song references the slang for MDMA, which is also known as ecstasy. In addition to this, also from Fall Zone 2013, Rob Shutter, a very good blogger from Hollywood, states, I was shocked when I saw the videos. She goes all out. There's no holding back here. It's one of the most risque videos I have ever seen. And I'll even include Madonna in this sentence. Now, when you compare Miley Cyrus to Madonna, you can see that their videos are not much different nowadays. Miley is continuously getting more risque with her videos. Because of the fact that she's now singing about drugs, she's presenting these risque videos, and she's become a bad role model. Parents are no longer approving for their kids to watch her videos and to listen to her songs, because they don't want their kids to listen to that. They also want their kids to have role models of people who have family values and who have moral values. And as Miley stated, she doesn't have those. Now the positive influence that Miley once had no longer exists. People look past what she once was and see who she is now. As you can see, Miley Cyrus is the perfect example for both a positive and a negative influence. In life, we have the decision on how we want to impact the world, positively or negatively. When we look at Miley's life, we see that now her negative influence shines through. She no longer has that positive influence that she once had.